The other day I sat down and I thought about this idea that we have of retirement because it seems like it's a dream that everyone's after. You're spending your days doing whatever you want, whenever you want. But when I really thought about this idea of retirement, I couldn't help but ask myself the question, is this what I really want? And I ask this question because I have one main issue with retirement, and it's that it involves giving up the best years of your life, the most physically and mentally capable years for, well, sort of the worst years of your life. And so I have decided starting today that I'm never going to retire. But before you think I'm crazy, let me tell you what I plan to do instead. I plan to live a life that involves waking up every day excited, where I'm constantly exploring and asking questions, a life where I'm making my own decisions and not set back by any financial fears, a life where I don't have to ask anyone for time off, where I just go and do what I want because I can. And I'm not retiring because the idea that you're giving up the here and now for a time of uncertainty just doesn't work for me. Now, I'm not saying that as of today I'm just going to quit my job and start doing what I want, because if I do that, sure, in the short term I'm going to be doing what I want, but in the long term it's not going to help me out that much. So given the fact that I'm not retiring, I sat down and I thought, what do I want instead? And I decided that what I want is more freedom in my life, freedom to have control over my time. Now, how can I have this freedom? Well, I discovered that it all comes down to money, because money is something that affects all of our decisions. And the more that I can understand money, the more control I'm going to have over my time. And this path to what I want, this path to freedom, starts with defining what money means to me. Now, I think that the best definition of money comes from the book Your Money or Your Life, where the author says that money is something that you trade your life energy for. Now, most of us are trading about 40 hours a week in exchange for money to fund our lives. And this is a cycle that's really easy to get trapped into, but in reality, you have a lot of control over. The more you spend, the more you're going to have to go back to work to make more money, but the less you spend, the more time and flexibility that you're going to have. So I have decided that in order to achieve this lifestyle that I want, all I need to do is spend less and save more. The more money I have, the less desperate I become. Now, after I know that money is a tool to control my time, I can't just quit my job. I have to start to accumulate wealth. I'm 28 years old now, and I realize that I'm at the ideal point in my life to accumulate wealth, but I have to make choices today that will set me up for the rest of my life. And it all starts with building a 401k and a Roth IRA. Because even though these are retirement accounts and I'm not focused on retirement, investing my money now and having it off to the side will allow my money to have more time to grow, so I don't have to worry about it as I get older. At the same time, I need to create accessible forms of wealth through savings and investments, and I'm doing this aggressively right now so that I can reach the point where I feel comfortable taking a risk without any financial fears. And I'm not seeking complete financial independence, because honestly, that'll take too much time. I'm seeking enough so that I can recover from any situation that life throws at me. And once I accumulate enough wealth, then I can enter the final phase, which is owning my time. And as I said, I'm not retiring. I think that retirement should be viewed as a worst case scenario, because your time on this earth is the most precious asset that you'll ever have. And if you refuse the idea that you need to wait until 65 to own your time, then you can start living now. Whether that is taking some time off work to develop a new skill or just enjoy life, you can do that because of financial security. Now, I really hope that you take steps today that your future self will thank you for. And so I want to finish this video off with this quote. The biggest risk of all is spending your life not doing what you want, on the bet that you can buy yourself the time to do it later. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and please do not forget to click the like button and subscribe to my channel. Muchas gracias y que le vaya bien.